no, there are already 2 stores selling the exact same product and have over 1 million views already on their Facebook ads. That's way too much competition. This product is way too saturated. Man, I might as well look for a product with 0 competitors. That's just wrong. On the contrary, actually, having competitors is actually a good thing, unless every single dropshipper is selling the same product. So what this video is going to be about is just trying to readjust your belief that having competitors is a bad thing. Sure, if every single dropshipper is selling this exact same product right now, it's going to be a lot more difficult, not impossible, but just a lot more difficult. You'll probably have to test out a lot more than in comparison if you only had a few competitors. This is especially good for beginners. Having competitors is fantastic if you're starting off with dropshipping and have no prior experience with this business model or e-commerce, because there really is no need to reinvent the wheel. Find out what works for others, tweak it, improve it, and make it work for you. That's just the easiest and best way to do it. As I've already mentioned in a previous video, it's better to ride a wave than to create one. It's a lot easier that way. And in general, it's a lot easier to sell products people are actually buying instead of finding out if they'd actually buy them. This especially applies with the order count of a specific product. That's why I always look out for a product that at the very minimum has 500 plus orders, so that it's somewhat justified that people are actually buying this product instead of a product that only has like 2 or 3 orders across multiple listings, because there must be a good reason why there aren't more orders on this particular listing, because or else there would be a higher demand and more people would be buying this. And as a beginner, due to lack of judgment at early stages at their early dropshipping career, which is completely understandable, they'll probably think, okay, I want this product, I'd like it, and probably other people would want to buy it as well. And that's just not always correct, and probably you will have a lack of judgment at first, and it will cost you a lot of time and money. So therefore, my recommendation, go with products that other people are selling and that are doing well right now. But in general, why are competitors a good thing? And how do I find these competitors? In my opinion, competitor analysis and research is a fundamental part of product research and validation. And in general, you will be able to accelerate your launching process, and you'll be able to save a shit ton of time while taking a look more in depth towards your competitors and finding out what's already working for them, whether it's their marketing, their store, their benefits, anything, you name it. We're going to be getting into that right now. So in general, we can learn a lot, and I mean a lot, by doing proper competitive analysis. Let's start off with criteria number 1, the pricing. What is their sale percentage? So, what is their sale that's going on? Is it 20% reduced? Is it 30% reduced? 40%? 50%? That just gives you a better idea of what their reduced price point is, and in general, how have they priced the product? Because oftentimes you'll get into this industry and you have no idea how to price this product. In general, my rule of thumb is to price a product 2.5 to 3x your cost of goods, your product cost, or else you won't be able to see great profit margins. But in some cases, it still is better to see how is my industry or how are my competitors pricing the product. Another point is, do they charge for shipping, or do they offer free shipping? Do they have any upsells? If so, what are their upsells? Do they have any cross sells? Are they using quantity breaks? So, buy 2, get 10% off, buy 3, get 15% off. The more they buy, the cheaper it gets for them. Do they have a specific offer, like especially through gem pages? If they buy 5, it's going to be a lot cheaper than 1 or 3 because they buy a lot quantity in bulk for this product. And in general, how are they trying to increase their average order value, in this case AOV, for those of you that don't know the abbreviation? It's going to be very important to find out and test out new ways to increase your AOV to see where can you make more profits. And last potential idea to look out for, what apps are they using for price? Now, either you already have an idea of what apps they're using, you already know, okay, this app looks like this means this is from this app, right? If it's frequently bought together, the app is fairly common and you can find it out. Another idea would be to use AliHunter, a Chrome extension I previously referenced, and you can take a look at their apps that they're using. They'll probably not have every single app listed right there, but that's just in general a few ideas to take a look at their pricing structure. And you can also get a better understanding of how their site is structured. I think it's enormously important, especially looking at their benefits. A lot of these stores that are very heavily pushing towards their audience and have multiple millions of views on their ads, there's a good chance they've already done a lot of testing on their landing page, on their homepage, their pricing strategy, and therefore it's a great idea to look more into how their store is structured in particular. Here are a few things that I look out for. How is their store structured in general? Is it a general store? Is it a niche store? Is it a one product store? How does their homepage look? Do they have a very minimalistic look? Do they have a more in-depth look of their homepage? And that just gives you a better idea how you should structure your own. What other pages do they have? What's the return policy? And how fast is their shipping? So you can browse through, okay, what legal pages are they offering? This is just an example of a vacuum cleaner, a Pour Vacuum, Moonlit Smile. It's a great store. I think you should check it out for sure. And you can take a look at their contact us, their reviews, track your order, shipping and returns, how fast their shipping is already mentioned. They have terms and conditions, privacy policy, and that gives you a better understanding. If you're especially lost at the beginning, you don't know what pages to add and how to structure your homepage, doing proper competitor analysis will help you a lot in this regard. A few other elements. How is their landing page structured? What content are they using? And can I use it? Because oftentimes they manage to acquire some content through custom content. Okay, probably you shouldn't take that, but maybe they've been doing more thorough browsing on AliExpress or Alibaba, and you can get some better content or some gifts that you can use for your own landing page yourself. How many reviews do they have? That also is a good indicator, like this one. Their landing page is very, very good. We'll actually take a look at their store in just a second so you guys have a better understanding, because randomly I stumbled across this store and they've done a fantastic job. What are their main benefits? What headline do they have? How is their copy written? These are all elements that you should look out for and do proper research, because the main benefits are going to be very, very good to incorporate in your own store to maybe get the brain going, fuel it, because oftentimes when you're looking at a blank page, you're going to lack some inspirations. You're not going to know where to start, and just doing some proper competitor analysis, especially if you're new in this niche, is going to give you a better understanding of how these stores and sites are structured and why they're structured. And what headline do they have? A great point, because a lot of people don't know this, but a proper headline can improve your conversion rate significantly. And you should look at your headline this way. Your headline is basically your add to your continuous product description. It's like the scroll stopper. If it's interesting, they're going to continue reading and they might end up purchasing. So the headline is a great thing to keep on split testing every single time. And how is their copywriting and how is their copy written is also very, very important. How are they writing to their consumer? Another part, do they have an FAQ? In my opinion, an FAQ is a very, very important part and element of the product description that a lot of people let out, but you want to answer as many questions as possible up front to avoid extra emails or extra comments and maybe hold them off from actually initiating a purchase. Do they have a guarantee? Another huge factor. If they have a guarantee, what type of guarantee do they have? Can you over trump this guarantee? You know, if they have a 30-day guarantee, might as well offer a 60-day guarantee. You gotta step it up and be one step ahead of your competitors, and this will give you some great inspirational sources. How's their social media presence? Are they utilizing social media influencers with this? If not, there is a fantastic way to get yourself a good chunk of the market, because influencers are still a very powerful marketing method to secure a lot of revenue and a lot of profits. And if these guys haven't been leveraging this yet, this is your opportunity, this is your chance. And last but not least, what other products are they selling? This applies especially well to a niche store. If you want to get into this niche and you're lacking a few ideas for upsells, cross sells, or just to test out different products, definitely keep your eyes open for this. But don't worry, you guys don't have to write this down. I'll have a separate PDF file that we'll be able to download just for simplicity's sake. But right now, let's take a quick look actually at their store, because I just want to show it off real quick because I think they've done a fantastic job and is a great source of inspiration. So this is the store. They're using a turbo theme. Right here, you can see it with Ali Hunter, this Chrome extension, and they only have one product. Here are some product apps that they're using: Bold Custom Pricing, Judge Me as the product reviews, product customizers, Zendesk support, and MailChimp. Now, their homepage is fairly simple. Due to increased demand, we have limited stock. Order today with free ship. That's their top headline. They have 3 social media channels linked. They have Facebook, they have Pinterest, and they have Instagram, all fairly decent. They have a few followers there, so it's pretty good. Their homepage is fairly simple. Now, this could be a lot better done in my opinion. 5-in-1 home facial. What I really like is they're using this GIF right here, because I really haven't seen anyone do this way, and that is a unique approach to it. This also quite seems like custom content, even though it isn't. It looks good, looks great, needs support or dissatisfied, and they have a ton of reviews, 532 reviews, and they actually did a different approach in my opinion, because you'll see a lot of these beauty stores have this rosé skin color, pink color, etc. But these guys have gone with like a dark blue or light blue right here, and I think it's definitely interesting and it separates them from the rest. Now let's take a look at their shop right here. And I think this looks very, very nice. I like the congruent theme that they're going with their store. Now, I'm not entirely sure if they have their logo on the product. Could just be photoshopped, but that's not really relevant right now. Here's their pricing. Here's their sale that they got going on, 50% off, $49.99. That's actually quite a hefty price tag for this particular product, considering a lot of people are selling it for $30, at maximum $40. But I think they just did exceptional branding of their store, and that's just a way to leverage it if you're doing it correctly. Disclaimer: all Moonlit Pour vacuum kits are 50% off today, only with free worldwide shipping. And this already gives you a great understanding of how you can start creating your homepage yourself. This, I already mentioned, this GIF, fantastic. I've never seen it anywhere before, and therefore I think it really stands out. Here, this is probably how they're increasing their average order value through quantity breaks that they're offering. And this could have been an interesting approach to make it seem like it's a lot more of a scarce product, that the black and pink option, which I don't think actually even exist, are already sold out. So I think that's fantastic. And here's their main headline: get the clearer, smoother skin you've always wanted. A few benefits up top why I should buy for them, and that's on top of the fold. Very interesting. Here's a GIF, a hello perfect skin, and I think they've done a fantastic job. How it works, again, great. You always want to explain with these type of products, if explaining is necessary, how to do it properly. And these guys have done a great job. Now, this is probably going to be more mobile optimized, and they're utilizing very, very short headlines, short summaries, bullet points, and also GIFs to illustrate well. A 5-in-1 home face facial. Now, I don't know why this font is like this. In my opinion, that's the only thing weird about it. 3 easy steps, what's in the box, explained very, very easy, and the FAQ section, and shipping and delivery, and their 30-day guarantee. In my opinion, a fantastic landing page that they have set up. And this is a little bit off topic, didn't really want to do this in this video, but I just thought we needed to show off this store because I think they've done a fantastic job with their landing page, and they've definitely had a great conversion rate. Now let's get back to it. The last topic that I want to talk about is marketing. This is a store called Tymo. They have some different various products of hair straighteners, and they got a lot of ads that they're going with. In my opinion, taking inspiration from successful marketing campaigns is going to be probably the best thing you're going to do to your future marketing campaign. What I like doing is taking a look at some of the best brands and prior dropshipping brands that have done it, like Hey Silky Skin, High Smile Teeth, just to name 2 examples off the top of my head. They're doing it well. They've really been crushing it. Happy Skin Co., another example. And I just really keep them in a short list, or any ad that I stumble across, even from bigger and better brands such as Apple, who really want to take inspiration and try apply these marketing principles, scroll stoppers, whatever you see, to your dropshipping game or to your brand that you're trying to leverage and market. Fantastic thing that you should always do. Here are 8 things that I want to talk about. Are they running retargeting ads? How long have they been running their ads? How many creatives are they running? What type of creatives are they running? Structure of their creatives, marketing angle, their ad performance, and also scroll stoppers. So here are 8 factors that I look out for when taking a look at my competitors. Now, you can take a look at your competitors in a few ways. We'll talk about that after this part, but these are 8 options that you should look out for. Number 1, retargeting ads. Retargeting ads are a good indicator that these guys know what they're doing, and they're trying to extract a lot more profits, which is always a good indicator. So if you see a retargeting ad, that's a great indicator that these guys know what they're doing and they're bringing in a lot of sales. How long have they been running their ad? Now, this is a topic that we're going to get to later on, but the longer the ad has been running in the Facebook ad library, that's a great indicator. So if it's been running for 2, 3, 4, 5 months, that means these guys are generating sales from this ad to this day. So that means this product is going well, this ad is going well, or else they wouldn't still be running it, because, they'd actively be losing money. So always a good indicator to look out for. How many creatives are they running? The more creatives they're running, the more creatives they're testing. That just gives me an indicator, okay, these guys know what they're doing. These guys are actually really relying on marketing, because number 1 principle with Facebook ads is test. The more creatives, the more audiences and ad angles you test, the higher your chances are of profitability. And that's pretty much the only way to get to multiple 6 figures per month, is by testing. And also important to look, what type of creatives are they running with? Are they running with video ads, carousel ads, image ads, GIFs? What is their most successful creative? What is the structure of the creatives? With this, I predominantly mean, okay, how do they start these off? What type of creatives are these in particular? Are they maybe like testimonial ads? Are they how-to ads? Or are they just an ad showing off the multiple benefits of it? And how does the video start off? Do they start off by highlighting a pain point? This could be like the scroll stopper, or what is their scroll stopper in particular? All of these parts you can dissect of a very successful ad campaign, whether it has multiple millions of views or just has a very good share volume. you should dissect the ad and try and find out what they did correctly to attract so many consumers and purchasers to make it so profitable. And another thing to look out for is the marketing angle. How did they approach this creative? What separated them from all the other competitors to really accelerate their sales and success with this particular campaign and ad? And last but not least, the ad performance. If you stumble across this on your feed and it has multiple millions of views, that's a good indicator. And then you want to find out why has it been going this way, and vice versa. Why isn't this ad performing well? Take a look at the engagement, how many likes, comments, reactions, shares does it have? Always something important to look out for. And as already mentioned, the longer an ad has been running, the better. So these are ads all from April 27th, April 27th, and April 1st, all fantastic indicators that in some regard, these ads are still going well, and this product is. This is Timo, the brand that I mentioned earlier, and we're already near the end of August, and these guys are still running strong with ad creatives from 4 months ago, and that is, believe it or not, quite a rare occasion, especially for dropshipping products. But I mean, these guys aren't dropshipping anymore, but still a great indicator and a great point to look out for. Take inspiration from your competitors. Don't just copy them. That might lead you to some issues. Now, if you just copy like maybe one bullet point or one element of an ad, that shouldn't be any issues. But if you always just copy, that might lead you to find one winning product, but that really won't bring on your skills further. So my advice, really to the heart, is take inspiration from your competitors. Don't just straight up copy them. So how do you find these competitors? There are many tools out there, and most of them are sadly paid, but these are definitely going to be worth the investment. Here are my go-to tools. Number one, Droppoint. Droppoint is a very cheap tool. We've already talked about it in a previous video, so I'm not going to be going too in depth about it and how to use it. And the great thing is it only costs $5 per month and is super valuable. You can find out lots and lots of different products. You can stumble across them, and this is just a alternative way to find dropshipping ads that are doing well and successful by filtering out different criteria, like by the amount of shares, by the amount of views, when you want to take a look at these ads, where have they been running, and you can just browse and get a source of inspiration of how other ads have been going so far. And it also helps you to do a basic amount of research, because in my opinion, the research possibilities are somewhat minimal in comparison to other tools such as AdSpy, but for $5 per month, it is definitely well worth it. Number two, AdSpy, basically like Droppoint, just better, but it is involved with quite a hefty price tag in my opinion. Now, you usually start off with $99 per month, but that then eventually goes up to $149. So first month should be $99, then $149 per month. Now, my advice would be probably to share this with a friend to get over this price point, because I mean, $149 for a tool is quite expensive, but I mean, it only takes you one product winner to get this out of the way, and then, you know, it's great, it's tax deductible, and it'll definitely save your neck a few times, and you'll be able to find a lot of different products this way. And you definitely have a lot more research possibilities, more statistics, more data, and can look a lot further back, even like from 2017, different past products and their past product trend, you know, because you might be able to recycle a product that worked well in 2018 dropshipping and just pretty much give it a go again in 2020 or 2021 and really nail it out of the park. So a lot more advanced research possibilities are possible. Number three, Saturation Inspector. This is the third tool that I'm introducing from the competitor analysis tools, and I mentioned this on YouTube quite a lot because I really like functionality this tool offers, because not a lot of other tools allow you to take a look at literally every single store that is selling this product through this list. And it's a Chrome extension. It costs $15 per month. And basically what you can do is find a bunch of competitors and you can look through all of them on a single AliExpress list. If you guys don't know how to use it, I'll show you guys right now. So this is how the Chrome extension looks like. This is just a basic product listing. It could be literally any other product listing, right? This is a 3-in-1 set. You guys might be familiar with these three products on here right now. 3,125 orders. They should have quite a few competitors right here, and this is how it looks like. So what you would do is you'll click on it. Okay, this is from a different product, but if it doesn't show, just click on this, turn it back on, and then refresh it. Okay, for some reason it's bugging out right now, but that doesn't matter. We'll take a look at an example for this product as well. So, I mean, that works regardless. And what I would do is take a look at these 57 listed Shopify and WooCommerce stores currently selling this product. So yes, that's 57. Some of them will have hundreds of them. And what I would do is I would click every single link and go through every single product. And then I'll save these stores to a bookmark in a separate folder, separate swipe file if they have some great content. If they do have some great content, I'll just click Save Image As, and then you got some more content for your store, or maybe some features that they're referencing, what's their pricing strategy, all these things that we've discussed. And I'll go through every single store, every single listing that they have in this list, and see if I can extract even just one bit of information that could be relevant for me. And now you don't have to do it this extensive, but again, the more you put in, the higher your chances are of succeeding. So my advice, do the effort, go through every single store and see what kind of competitors are the best competitors, and then just bookmark them, go to their ad library, go to their Facebook store, take a look how they're running ads, if they are still currently running ads or on AdSpy, just take a look at their previous ad history. But regarding the competition level, this is something I don't really look out for. Untapped, competitive, saturated, because that term pretty much, looking at the competitors so far that we've looked at aren't really great competitors, and I think there's still a lot of potential to move into this product. Maybe not this product in particular, but looking at these competitors on this listing alone. So take this advice here lightly, go through the stores and see which of them actually are decent competitors and which of them can you extract some bit of information from. So far, all these, to be honest, have been dog shit, but that on the side. So definitely a very, very useful tool to use, very vital, very simple to use. Just go through the stores, click on every single one of them and see if you can extract a bit of information. And you can do this for every single listing of this particular product. And in general, my recommendation would be to create a short list of your competitors for this particular product, maybe this particular niche. So to rephrase it again, a short list for my main competitors within my niche or this particular product that I want to extract a bit of information when actually building my landing page and also my store. Number two, also a swipe file, a short list, a bookmark tab of the best ads that I've come across, or different advertising companies or agencies or bigger brands that are doing fantastic marketing for great future marketing angle inspiration and ad inspiration that I can try out in the future. And number three, just in general, store inspiration. Great stores that I've come across, whether it's a great landing page, a dropshipping product, an actual brand, some inspiration to extract even from better and bigger brands within your industry. In my opinion, you should try and aim to be like the bigger and actual $1 million brands within your industry than just like a typical dropshipping store. But more on that later. And in general, you should ask yourself, is there still room for improvement with this particular product? If there is still room for improvement, you can make money. That is my advice here. Now, here are a few criteria that I look out for if there still is room for improvement. So, is the product branded? If it isn't branded yet, that gives you a fantastic way and market space to move into. Put your logo on it, get some custom packaging, get faster shipping. These two things correlate, and also custom content automatically translating to better ads and a better social media presence that you can leverage through different ways of creating new custom content, working with influencers, whether they're micro or macro influencers. Micro being influencers under 10K, 20K, 30K, a lot smaller, and macro influencers being in the multiple hundreds of thousands. And you can also improve their store or description. We've already mentioned a few examples of stores that have done this fantastically well. Happy Skin Co. would be one. Blendjet by Jen Selter is a fantastic example. Then you got Hey Silky Skin, Hi Smile Teeth. All these guys went ahead and did the initial investment of branding their products, having custom packaging, faster shipping, custom content through influencers, automatically translating for more content for better ads, and also having a better social media presence. That in general will help you make a lot more money, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and that brings them to the multiple million mark if they invest to branding, shipping, custom content, all the full mile. But obviously, in order to do that step, you have to be willing to take this risk and already have a chunk of money set aside, because branding your product is a lot more expensive and it's probably the next step after just pure dropshipping. But this should just act as a source of inspiration. And from this competitor analysis and research, you will be able to know your market, your product, your competition, and consumer a lot better. And that is already a huge advantage that other dropshippers getting into this might not have. So we always want to be a step ahead and give ourselves the best possible chances of succeeding. Get motivation and inspiration from competitors and bigger brands, and learn to use competitors to your advantage to accelerate your launch process and also to increase your success rate. Thank you guys for watching this one. Use these tips wisely and really nail it out of the park with proper competitor analysis. Thank you guys for watching this one. I'll see you guys in the next one.